are back live with the Kevin Holly Show. We got Jaybird in the house. We got Pops in the house. We got Camden and Peyton going to be joining us here shortly.
Mudcat.
Yeah, we're just going to kind of hang out here for a sec and let everything get back to normal. Special thanks to Paul Miller. That's at Paul Miller 1313 on Twitter. What a cool guy, man. I'll tell you what, that was heartwarming speaking with him about spina bifida and about his challenges in life and different foundations that he's a big part of. And
you can't imagine what that guy's life has been.
I know. I certainly can't, Pops. I certainly cannot. It's amazing. What a stand-up guy, man.
From the day he was born. I mean,
yeah.
One of his problems is that back then they told him, your parents, the best thing to do is leave him here and let him die, you know.
Wow, yeah.
I mean, nobody thought about spending $1.8 billion to find a cure for it.
Yeah, and what he said about as an adult, they're not really doing much for the adults that have it. And they're finding some new things with the children, which is great. But there's adults out there. Man,
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'd like to give a quick update, by the way. The Lightning and Penguins, 0-0 at the end of the first right now.
Cool. All right.
0-0.
I wish we were up by 2, but you know what? We're not down by 2.
Don't get greedy. All you need to win it by is 1.
That's right. Hey, speaking of the Lightning, they play at the Amalie Arena, right? Tampa Bay?
Burp.
Excuse me. Saturday. This coming Saturday, the 21st. Live at Ferg's at 8:30 p.m. $10 at the door. 7 o'clock, The Harvest plays. At 8:30, Slingshot Robot CD release party. I'm all over it. Lori B and I are going.
Nice.
Hell yeah, man. I can't wait. That's going to be great.
When is this?
This coming Saturday at 7 in Channelside at Ferg's. I don't know if you noticed this, if you ever been there, but the stage is up above the bar. It's like on the roof, man. Yeah,
I've never been there.
It's cool as shit, dude.
Man, I wish I could take off, but
I hear you.
I don't know.
Well, that'll be a lot
See
of
what
fun,
happens. Man. Maybe I'll go. No, I can't take off. I already got 3 days off this week, so
I'll Periscope from there, dude. I'll get some video for you. It'll be fun.
all right.
I'll
Be good
share
to talk about next week.
Yeah, man, definitely. Are you kidding? And then after that's over, I know they have another thing coming up at there's going to be a different band's release party at another venue. I forget exactly where it is, but it's on Slingshot Robot's Facebook site, and they're going to be playing there as well. That's like a couple of weeks from now, so that should be pretty cool. But maybe in between Saturday and then, maybe they can come by the studio and play live for us again, man. That'd be great.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah. If you go on YouTube, they released a couple of more songs off the new album. You can listen free. Check them out.
Cool.
So yeah, that'll be fun, man. That'll be fun.
All right, so I'll tell you what, man. This is something. We've got 1 hour left. We're only doing 2 hours tonight.
I might stick around for a third myself. Do a rant.
You gonna do a one hour by yourself?
I might, man. I might. Yeah.
All right, because I'm bolting, dude.
I understand.
Bolt.
You gonna Michael Bolton?
No, I'm gonna have to go to Walmart tonight. We're going down the river tomorrow, so gonna have to probably go pick up some supplies and stuff like that. So
yeah, you guys are gonna go kayaking on the Weeki Wachee River.
Love
tomorrow.
the Weeki Wachee.
Weeki Wachee, man. It is pretty awesome. I haven't been there in a while, but we used to go all the time. Love that place, man.
This will be my first time of the year.
Yeah, yeah.
Many more to come. We should go down at one time.
Dude, I would love to. I got kayaks, man. I got my own. My kids got their own, and then Lori's got hers. My brother's got one, too.
You don't need a kayak there.
You could rent them, yeah. You just float on a tire, man.
It's so much, to me, it's so much easier just to go up there, get them, and let them take you to the top of the river. When you end up down at the Kayak Shack, who I'm going to try and get as a sponsor tomorrow.
Yeah, dude, awesome.
I hope they're listening tonight. I love you guys. The Kayak Shack in Hudson, it's actually Spring Hill, Florida. Just Google them. You'll get it. And... But anyway, you go up there and they put you up at the top of the river. You float back. When you get done, they haul your kayaks out of the river. You walk to your car. You stumble to your car, and you're like, "Oh, this is great," you know.
And then what? You text and drive drunk or what?
No, I have freaking designate. I'm a firm believer in DDs.
Yeah, me too. Speaking of DDs, man, have you seen my DDs? D's nuts.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I wasn't falling for that one. I saw that coming.
Every time you see my nuts, you fall for them, bro. You know it. Jay, you know it's
Big.
true. All right, while the guys are trickling in here, let me go ahead and play that last tribute song I made for you, Jay. Okay?
Okay.
You guys ready for this?
A new
Ready.
one. This is a new one.
This is a new one. I did this today. After work, I came up here by myself. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with... oh, hell, I forget the artist's name, but this is a popular song that's been played on the pop music radio stations. Oh man, we should look up the name of the guy that sings it. I can probably, I can do that real quick before I play
what's
it.
the? Do you know what the song's called?
It's a 7 years old, 7 years, something like that.
Camden is a rap artist extraordinaire. So
It's Luke Graham, I believe, is the name of the
I'm
artist.
not actually sure who that is.
He's some new pop guy. Look at him, there he is, right there. Luke Graham, 7 years is the song. I'll play you a little bit of the original so you can be familiarized with it. And then I'm going to play my tribute, which is, of course, based around my best friend Jay Bird here. And I hope you guys enjoy it. If I can get it to work here, that would be excellent here. We got so many things going in the studio tonight. We've got, I can't even count how many machines we have running in here. We got some party lights going because I didn't fix the lights. So I think Camden's going to stroke out. He's going to have a grabber. He's going to have a seizure here. All right, this is the original song. You guys probably heard this on the radio or on TV or I don't know where. Play. Damn it, play! There we go. Oh my god. All right, there's no commercials. It's just it starts kind of slow.
Okay, I immediately recognize this.
Yeah, it's a hit song, man. New. Glick loves himself some double D's. Double D's nuts. Glick.
Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me.
All right.
Make your
So that's the song. You guys probably heard that.
I've heard enough of it. No, I never have actually. I've
Okay.
never heard that, but I've heard enough of it already tonight.
Well, you're gonna love this, Jay.
Great.
Okay, you guys ready?
No.
This really made my day. You know what I mean? I got off of work. I thought about it all day because I heard it on the radio at work, and I was like, man, it's such a touching song. It really reminds me of my best friend Jay, and I'd like to redo this song.
Well, why don't you hurry up and give it to us so we can all give you the clap?
Thanks, Pops. All right, here we go. Without further ado. Jay touched a 7-year-old and his mama told him, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Jay touched a 7-year-old. He was a big, big boy, but he thought he was bigger. Pushing each other to the limits, he was touching. Even by 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Jay touched an 11-year-old. His daddy told him, go get yourself a job or you'll be lonely. Jay touched an 11-year-old. He always had that dream, like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs about some Jay stories. Something about that glory hole just seemed to bore me. Cause only Jay was really in love with, well, I don't know. Once Jay touched a 20-year-old, and his story got told before the morning sun when he was really drinking. Once Jay touched a 20-year-old. Sick, dude. He only sees buttholes. I don't even know him, cause I know the smallest boys, they can run away. I got some boys and I said you better run, and Jay said he wants to meet them before I leave, and I was like later. Once Jay touched 20-year-old, my story got told. I was writing about it for the county newspaper. Jay touched a 20-year-old. When Jay was 30 years old, he touched some more boys. He traveled around the world and he's still roaming. Soon he will touch more little boys. Jay's still learning about life and women brought in children, so I can sing them all my songs and they can run away. Most of the boys that were with me are looking to get away from Jay and leave behind a brother. He's not sorry. Soon he'll be 60 years old, and I got 61 reasons to run if you're a little boy. I hope the children don't visit him once a month. Soon Jay'll be 60 years old. He'll think the world is cold, or he'll have a lot of children who will buy ice cream from him. Soon Jay'll be 60 years old. Jay'll be 60 years old, and he'll be out in the world, and he'll have a lot of children who can run.
This is as long as the normal
Soon
song?
Jay'll be 60 years old. Nasty Jay. Jay touched 7-year-olds, and his mama told me, and I said, you better run or he'll be lonely. Jay touched 7-year-olds. Jay. Jay
All right.
touched 7-year-olds.
I know what Kevin's doing to me right now.
Laurie is safe tonight.
I know what Kevin's doing, dude. The mic's
What's
going
Kevin
home.
doing?
The mic's going home. He's challenging me to just rip back at him, dude.
What did
So
you
the
say,
mic's
Kevin?
going home. I'm setting up in the bedroom, and we're gonna do parodies all week. Next week is just gonna be parody city, bro.
Awesome. Dude.
We don't have to come then.
No, we don't. We'll just put it on MP3. We'll just zip drip. We'll just fly by. Freaking, here's our show today.
Oh, man.
That stand, the boom mic's going home. The pen mic, this one, and 2 mics.
Cool,
so,
man. Yeah. All right. If that's what it takes to get you to put something together for the show, bro.
yeah, that was great, Kevin.
Thank you.
That was.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, no
once
offense.
again, your singing sucks ass, but
Like I said,
the
Laurie
song
is
and the
Kevin.
effort and
Laurie is
everything was
safe
great.
tonight.
Yes.
Shouldn't have to worry about getting any clap tonight.
I didn't get any clap for that, man. That's okay.
All right, so I sat here this week and I prepared, as I do every week, for like 10 hours for the show, and we're not discussing anything. No wonder Homeless Chuck is quitting.
He's not quitting.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's done. He's like done. He's like,
He
He's
hasn't
mad.
been here in like 5 weeks.
He's mad at me, dude.
Homeless Chuck is like, he's upset.
He's mad at me too.
Chuck has
Really?
not been here in
How
like
could he be mad at-
4 to 5 weeks.
How could he be mad at Pops?
I said something that pissed him off the last you were here. He said, I remember I heard him say it. I tried to talk to him.
I don't remember what you're talking about.
I don't either, but I know he was pissed off. But
Huh.
I remember something happened, yeah.
Well, you
I don't know what it is, but
I
I
don't,
don't
it
know.
was something. Oh, it was something about the Redskins. We were asking about who was going to win the hockey game, or what was it? Something,
Talk in your mic.
huh?
Talk in your mic.
I think we were talking about something, and he's going to. I said, Chuck, come on, let's get off of that Redskin shit, you know. And then I mentioned that the chick had said she was a Redskin fan that we were interviewing. And,
Yeah.
And and I heard him tell.
That was
Uh,
Vida Ghaffari, the actress.
But anyhow, he said something to you like he was pissed off at me. I don't know. I don't have to be humiliated here or some shit like that.
That's messed up, dude, because I'm always walking on eggshells around Chuck. What, you got to roll around in your wheelchair on eggshells?
I'm
What?
talking about Chuck said that.
I know. I was joking.
Chuck's a funny guy, man. I love the guy.
Yeah, I was
come on,
talking-
we have monikered him with the name Homeless and stuff, and I mean he's
But
been
he owned it.
extremely.
He
He
loved it.
seems to like that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
Maybe not. Well,
I think we got to
we could start
examine
calling
the
him his
issue.
name, Charles.
Tuna.
We can't use Charlie thanks
The
to the
Kevin
episode I
Holly
created.
show with Pops, Jay, and Charles.
Charles. What about homeless Charles?
Charles, Jay, and Pops. Homeless
Homeless Charles,
That's
yeah.
much better.
Homeless Charles.
That's much better.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Done.
My
All right.
bad, Chuck. Charles.
Charles.
Homeless Charles.
Homeless Charles. Hey, I got one more for you. You ready? This is actually good, dude. I got some voicemails, okay?
All right.
I want to squeeze this in case